Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy and welcome to the 2021 FIA Manufacturers Season Round number 10 here on Gran Turismo Sport. Tonight is a special race as it is the last official FIA Manufacturers race on Gran Turismo Sport, and it is at Fuji International Speedway in the Group 4s. So stick around, check out the action. Yeah, you saw that right. I have the sign of the devil. 666 is my manufacturer's point standing here in this lobby, and I'm door number 16. Fitting. Let's get out to my qualified lap. Look, I'm telling you right now, if I qualify P6, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just gonna turn off the PlayStation and just hang it up for the evening. Oh, make corner one all right there. Heading down towards corner number 2. Carried good speed through there. Really wasn't too bad. I was pretty happy with that. But then I go a little bit wide here. I wasn't real excited with my corner through here. Some people like this line. I tend to like the more narrower line where you enter narrow. Break there just before the 50 board. Get back to the inside. Wish I had cut more corner than that. But again, carried decent speed, so I wasn't too upset about it. Heading towards this right-hander, you want to cut some distance here and cut time by cutting that distance. So kept it narrow there, went to the outside, going to brake after I hear the tone, you hear the beep, then I'm slamming on the brakes. Down into first gear, could have cut more of that corner as well, but hey, still not too terrible. And then we get into this right, left, right section here at Fuji. Very difficult part of the track. Loves to eat tires, especially on my Aston Martin. So let it go wide, get on the brakes, swing it down the inside. Didn't quite go wide enough, so I couldn't get on the gas as early as I would have liked to. But again, not too terrible. This whole lap's just not too terrible, but it's not perfect. And if you ever have a perfect lap, let me know, because I'd like to do a video about that. Anyway, fast forward towards the finish line. I crossed with a 1:44.601. Outstanding, great qualifying time. Very happy with that. Look at this. I'm tied with J2K, but they give it to J2K. What is going on with that? What is that? Apparently the game just likes J2K better than me. Well, that's fine. That's okay. Let's get on to tire and fuel strategy. Fuel is 2 times, tire is 5x. No issues with fuel. You can burn fuel all you like to your heart's content. So fuel is not an issue here. However, tires are a bit of an issue at a 5x. You can make it to the end of the race on soft tires. The medium's not quite as fast. The one stopper also not seemingly quite as fast. So Greddy is going to try the no stopper on soft 5x tire wear at Fuji in the V8 Aston. Let's see how that works out for me. And here we go, the final countdown to the start of the race. The FIA Manufacturers season here. The official season, that is, here on Gran Turismo Sport. Allegedly, there is going to be another exhibition season October 20th of 2021. So, more videos to come. Do not fret. Not that you are, but don't. All right, as you can see there, no regrets. Having a few regrets as to how we entered corner number 1. Getting in the grass and the dirt. Getting sideways somehow saves it. So, I mean, you just got to tip your hat to that man for that save. But now we got side-by-side action heading into corner 2. And I just back off a little bit rather than getting to the side of J2K right there. He is in the Ferrari, and that car is going to be strong throughout the race. So, no need to get side-by-side with him and lose some time and possibly get overtaken by the Jaguars behind me. That's looking pretty game for doing some racing there as he goes wide behind me through that left-hander, gets on the dirt and loses time. Actually able to break the slipstream to him. Slipstream being 3/4 of a second. You can see on the left-hand timing column. So able to break slip. Trying to be super easy on the tires. Like I mentioned before, gotta go all 20 laps on these softs, and tire wear is at 5. So I've got my brake balance. You can see right there in the middle, lower part of the screen, set 4 towards the rear of the car. So the back end's doing as much braking as possible to keep the pressure off the front tires. And right now I'm managing to stay in the slipstream of the leaders here. First, second, third, fourth, and myself. Trying to pull away from the rest of the group as we come out the final corner there. Loco Pepe is just getting edged out for the slip on the straight as we head down the straight. Looks like him and BRR383 getting a bit of battle there in that final corner, which is good for me. You know, anytime anyone's battling, that's just time you can slip away. All right, so J2K goes down the inside. PTY Ariel makes the move. PTY Ariel slips in behind him. I don't try to follow J2K through there. It's not time for me to start racing yet. I want to save as much of these tires as possible. In these practice lobbies, man, I'm telling you, folks, the tire wear is brutal. As you can see right here, slowing down early, just trying to stay in the slipstream. It's early in the race, lap 3. You know, if I see an opening, I will take it, but I'm not gonna push it. So here we are on lap 3, and I am all over the back end here of the Corvette, trying to pull away from BRR383, who is now caught back up into my slipstream. And I'm telling you, he is coming like he's on a mission. And so he's coming with so much gusto and vigor. I'm like, dude, BRR383 is on the one-stop strategy. So there's a problem here. I am behind PTY Ariel, and so if I let him by, I'm going to lose time to PTY Ariel. And whenever you let somebody by, when you're kind of a really close slipstream battle with someone else, sometimes you can end up losing the slipstream yourself. So I'm thinking, I'm like, how am I going to make this work? I don't know. I was like, I'm just going to have to try to maybe defend against the one-stopper. I kind of want to let him through because I don't want him banging my door or getting frustrated with me. So I'm just like, I don't know. Because I know you're just going to get caught in that awkward situation when he's making your pass on you, and then Ariel slips away, and then next thing you know, I'm falling back. I do not want to race off the back foot. And as I come out of the final corner, Ariel gets a really poor exit. So I get a really good exit on the final corner. Now the Corvette pretty darn good on the straight. I wasn't sure if the Aston was going to be able to pull on him. And as I look at my review, I say, BRR383 wants towards the front. He is going to slipstream me and give me a bump trap. And sure enough, he does. Pushes me past the vet, get on the brakes as late as I feel like I can, and still make the apex. Make the apex perfectly. Make the move stick. And so now I'm exactly where I want to be. I'm right back behind in J2K, who's faster than me. And I've got PTY Ariel behind me. Now, he's not really faster or slower than me. He just happened to be in front of me while BRR383 was on the attack. So now I'm in the perfect position because now BRR383 is attacking him. He brakes late, gets into the back of me, pushes me forward, which helps me out, actually. You know, he gives me a little boost through the corner there. It probably didn't help my tires out a whole heck of a lot, but did help me out, and that puts me out of the slipstream of those two as they battle. Like I said, BRR383 was looking like he was ready to race. So he is now racing Ariel instead of me because I was able to get past Ariel on the straight. So that works out perfectly. So now I'm heading down the straight. No pressure on me heading towards into corner 1. And BR383 and PTY Ariel still balanced. Now on to lap number 6. BR383 has caught up to me. I'm not sure if he's going to bump draft me here or not. He backs out at the last second, but putting a lot of pressure on Greddy here. So we come out through corner number 1. Now, again, at this point in the race, I'm thinking with the speed that BR383 is carrying through these corners and how fast and aggressive he's driving, I'm convinced he's on a one-stop. Yeah, I'm convinced he's going to go on a lap 9 or lap 10. He's going to put on the other tires. I'm trying not to eat up my tires, so I put on my signal, let him know I'm moving over to the outside. You just go around over here to the right. He does. I slip right in behind him, try to lose as little time and a little tires as possible. So we make this move happen without us losing too much time. As I said, you're on your one stop, buddy. You do you. I'm going to do me. I'm going to hang out in your slipstream for a while and just gain some time. I've got to get back out of Ariel's slipstream because now he's back in it since I let him make that move on me. We lost about, 4/10 on this lap. But that's better than battling and losing a second and a half or something like that. As you look at my right-hand times here, 145s, those are good times for them. Those are solid lap times. I'm not much faster than that. So there's no reason for me to hold back BR383 when he is putting in faster lap times. And maybe he's able to pull me forward, help me achieve a little quicker times myself. So fast forward down the straight here. As we head towards corner 1, BRR383 has a little trouble on the brakes there. I'm able to, again, stay right in that slip. So it's so perfect. I'm right there with him. And the goal is get out of Ariel's slip, who's still putting pressure on me from behind. Like I said, I wasn't really he qualified faster than me, so I'm not really faster than Ariel, and that was actually a really good qualifying time for me. So I knew that Ariel could still put pressure on me. I don't know what his tires look like. I have no idea. So I'm hoping his tires are worse shape than mine are, but he seemed to be driving pretty gingerly at the beginning of the race. So not sure that they are. Again, I am just trying to brake as early as possible. Save my tires. I actually would like to brake a little bit before the sign, the overhead Dunlop sign, but with the pressure I'm getting from BRR383 and the other vet Ariel behind me, I'm really having to brake a little bit later than I want to, just to avoid any weird things happening in that tight right hand corner. So coming out of the second to last corner, the penultimate corner there, heading towards the final corner, keeping it out wide, gonna cut it back inside. Want a good exit here. Roll that power in off the curbing there. Get that good exit I want. Able to break the slipstream to Ariel. Oh, goodness. So let's fast forward on to lap number 17 because absolutely nothing happened between 7 and 17 to me anyway. To others, yes. There's some swap-swapping of positions behind us. But as you can see there, my tires are suffering. And we've only got 4 laps to go. So we've got a few laps left, and I've got some pretty rough tires. But I have seemingly caught up with little regret. As you remember, he started, I believe it was in P2, and we've been able to save our tires apparently a little bit better than the driver of the SLS Mercedes in front of us. And we are making moves up on him. So, unfortunately, Impatient Meteor making moves up on us. He is running us down from behind. He was way back there. I think he started in like P10 or so. Also in an Aston Martin. But right now, my attention with little regret is I need to get past this Mercedes, and then I can worry about anyone else catching me from behind. Heck, I might even catch up to J2K up in front, as it looks like we're starting to make up a little bit of time on P3 as well with the tire saving that we've been able to do. In fact, still kind of wishing I'd saved a little bit more tires. We're starting to dip into the 47s here on lap number 15. So the final corner here, little regret, struggling. As he comes around the last corner, I look, he goes on to the green stuff. That is good for Greddy. I'm thinking, I'm licking my chops. I'm going to have a good run on him on the straight here. Crowd's starting to get antsy. They're feeling a pass. He goes down the right side to defend the inside position. I move over the left, go all the way over the far left side of the track. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let him hang himself. I'm hoping he's going to try and brake as late as possible. I brake early, on the brakes hard. Come on, get on by me there, a little regret. He does, drifts it around the corner. I go down the inside with the cutback, make it stick, pull out P4. Man, no Greddy passes this race. Everybody making me work for it. Good job there by Little Regret. Good clean race, and man, he got sideways again in that corner and saved it again. So good job there by Little Regret, saving that Merc twice on corner number 1. But now my job is to break the slipstream to him. So we head around this left-hander, and as I come out, I'm just beginning to get away on that slipstream, trying to get out of that slip. Hopefully him and Impatient Meteor get in a battle here in the heavy braking zone. Going to brake a little bit later than normal. Try and make sure if they're late braking, they don't hit me or something crazy like that. Like I said, don't really want to brake late because it's just killing my tires. But it's not like late braking at this point in the race is really late braking. It's just not braking as early as I would like to. Come down into the S section, pulling that 0.666 gap, 680, 7896. I've got the gap I need. I've just got to make it stay as I come around here through the final corner, heading towards the long straight. Come out the other side. Look at the delta there on the left-hand side. We're able to break the slipstream. Now on to lap number 19. Impatient Meteor and Zonda get by Little Regret. I move to the right, do a little snake action. I don't generally like to swerve on the straight, but 2 laps to go. I figure one move isn't terrible, so I do one move just to try and hold them off a little bit. Actually worked just a tiny bit there, as I was able to break a little bit of slipstream. Get on the gas. Drop that anchor. Get on the brakes there. Right there after the kink in the road. And right before the bleachers, or where about the double cones are, if you have them on, and make it through corner 1 without a problem. However, Impatient Meteor well within slipstream now, 0.5 seconds and counting. I'm catching up to J2K, only 1.1 seconds behind J2K as he pushed that Ferrari pretty hard early on. Get on board now with Impatient Meteor as we head down through this left-hander, heading towards the heavy braking zone. As you can see, he's just calmly stalking me. His tires in better shape than mine. You can see them on the lower left-hand side there. He's just waiting for his moment, hoping that Greddy makes a mistake. Back on board with me. I get on the brakes right there at the Dunlop sign, go into the right-hander. I'm going down, and he sends it down the inside, gets into me, but very sportsmanlike, backs out of the move because he got into the side of my car. So tip of the hat to Impatient Meteor for backing out of that move after he hit me into the right-hander. No problem with that. I mean, contact was made, but he was like, nah, I'm not going to pass Greddy like that. I'm going to wait till up here because my tires are better. So, a smart move by him. He sends it down the inside. I give him space down the inside because I see him going down in there. I get on the gas just a little bit earlier because I got that outside line, able to get out of the corner with a little more momentum heading down the straight. Move over to the right to try and break the slipstream. He moves back over to the right. Now, I'm not going to make any more moves because we're just too close to the finish line. And I crossed the line 0.076 seconds in front of Impatient Meteor. What a way to end the final official FIA Manufacturers race. What an outstanding race. I thought this race was going to be boring as heck. Turned out to be a really fun race. So what do you know? And no longer 666 points. I have 906. So hope you enjoyed all of these FIA Manufacturers videos. If you did, hit the like and or subscribe. Come back, check out some more action. We're going to do the exhibition season. We're going to do Gran Turismo 7. Come back and check out some more videos. For myself, Geauxgreddy, y'all have a great evening. DJ Clean, take us out of here.